thought it was really, really interesting. And Texas is not what you would probably imagine. It's actually a lot more mountainous and lush and pretty. And then today we've been driving through New Mexico and Arizona, and that is as dry as you think it is.
Yeah.
We've been seeing big cactuses today. We've gone to Whole Foods. Is that
10 times.
We've gone to a Whole Foods in every city that we've stopped in, if not multiple Whole Foods in each city.
Yeah. They've been pleasantly surprising too.
Yeah, the one in El Paso was.
Oh yeah, we got our coconut.
Yeah, we got our coconut pie. It's this, it's by the brand Hail Mary, and it's like something we both love, and it's kind of nostalgic for us for a very funny reason.
Oh yeah, so we were coming down the mountain from Asheville, North Carolina, back to Charlotte, North Carolina, and this one over here says, hey, I think I spilled a little bit of this coconut. I spilled a little bit of this coconut in the seat. And so I was like, oh, let me help you out. Let me hit the light. And there's coconut everywhere. Like everywhere.
Literally, it was like all over here.
That was so funny.
But
She thought, well,
it's delicious.
oh yeah, so the main point is that it's delicious. It's amazing. Tastes great. Tastes the same. She hasn't tried it again yet.
Yeah, I haven't ate mine yet, but yeah, so we found them in El Paso, Texas, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and El Paso is surprising just in general. They're a very healthy city from what we can see.
Yeah, everything was so clean. It's so much more up to date than we ever thought it would be. Today is the day we're moving to San Diego. This is our last and final day of our trek. We've been trekking across the United States, all the way from the East Coast, making our way to the West Coast. We've seen all sorts of terrains, all sorts of people, and now today, finally, we're going to make it to San Diego. So today we are driving from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to San Diego. It should take about 5 hours. And we should get there around noon or 1 p.m. and we get to start our lives together. We're gonna live together, we're gonna make memories together, and I'm so excited for this whole thing. And thank you guys for just being here and supporting me, and I'm so excited to see the person that I can be when I'm in the environment that I really want to be in. And there's a lot of potential out in San Diego for me, and it's time for that to come to life.
It's day 5. We barely survived.
It's day 13. That's what day it is.
I know, but see, I'm not counting the days of the trip. See, that was a totally different journey. This is a new trip. This is day 7, right? Or
it's 8.
8?
Day 8.
Of arrival?
Mm-hmm.
Touchdown?
Of touchdown.
It's real out here in these streets of San Diego, people, just so you know.
Yeah, we've been having a very interesting experience.
There's a lot of ups and other directions as well.
I don't know, we've been trying to stay positive. Basically, we're having a lot of apartment issues. We moved into this place. The apartment was...
A catfish.
Yeah, it was a mess. We subleased for 2 months because that was our whole idea, where we'd try to get a feel of everything before we sign a year lease somewhere and have to deal with a year lease of somewhere horrible.
That we both like just didn't like, maybe like a bad area or like maybe just like a horrible management company.
But this place
is that nightmare for 2 months.
For 2 months.
Now we're doing our own homework and research and
trying to tour places.
I think, yeah, well, the tough part is that right now I don't have a job.
Oh yeah.
So we probably should have, well, I had a job in North Carolina. We probably should have signed a year lease then. And
I don't know if we could have.
Maybe.
With the credit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and only had a credit card. I've paid cash for everything my whole life, and I just got a credit card for 3 months, and I think it takes 6 months for it to show you having credit when people run your credit report. So I have 0 credit to them, and they are like, no, we will not trust this guy. We don't know you. And I'm like, okay.
So basically the whole deal is like, we keep trying to go to these apartment complexes in downtown and be like, hey, like, is this available? Because we would rather just try to like sublease our sublease and try to move somewhere safe and good for us. And like, we keep running into issues where we don't have enough, like, we can't show that he has income right now because he like hasn't gotten a job here yet, but he's been here for 8 days. So how is he supposed to get a job in 8 days? And like, I'm newly self-employed, so I don't know how to show my money. And so he doesn't have credit at the moment, but like, I don't know, it's been a trying 8 days. The apartment that we moved into was trash, like stains all over the floors, damages everywhere, holes in doors, damaged
the common
blinds.
area is just like too much to even talk about.
The common area is trashed. It smells horrible, and so we've been fighting with the apartment complex.
And our roommates.
Not fighting with the roommates,
Not really, but
talking to the roommates, trying to make them clean up the common space. And so we ended up getting the apartment complex to like carpet extract to get all the stains off the floor and all the smells out. And we have new blinds now. The carpet looks nice now. Still smells kind of strange.
It does at times. So we leave the window open all day.
And then at night we can't leave the window open because we're right near a gas station and it's so loud.
Well, like, there's a lot of homeless people that like to crowd, and like drunk college kids at 2 a.m. So it's just like a lot of noise around that time. Like, and they're all pretty wild.
Last night we had the window open for a long time, and then a car like skirted, and I like woke up, like jolted up. Were you awake?
Yeah.
I was like, babe. And you're like,
yeah, I'm like, whatever. It's just the...
So then I had to like close the window, and then we got hot, and it's a whole thing, and we hate it, and we're just not very happy, and like, we're trying to stay super positive about everything. And like, I always have a philosophy, and you'll see this for very successful people, but it's like, when you have to go through the hardest time in your whole life, when you make it past, when you don't give up, that's when you get everything you've always wanted. When your life just turns amazing and everything goes up. I mean, you look at any famous person, they've always had...
It's a couple setbacks, but then after the setbacks,
life is great.
Yeah.
And so we just have to keep pushing and keeping strong and...
Yeah, it's tough.
Figure it out, and...
We're good.
All that, and we've literally been eating basically at Whole Foods for the last 8 days. 14 days.
Kind of cool because we both seem pretty healthy right now.
Yeah, everything's fine. Like, my body's acting really normal right now.
Pretty normal for me too.
Yeah.
I feel a little different, but
a little weird, yeah.
Yeah, a little weird. But other than that, Whole Foods is actually not bad.
We've been doing good. We have found an area that's like...
And we've also been working out. Don't forget to work out, guys.
Yes, we've been trying to work out regularly. It helps relieve stress when you're going through something like this. And we've found that north of San Diego, it's like this really like cool health conscious community area, and like we found all these like health food stores that are really awesome. And right now we're actually sitting outside, and on one side you can see the beach, and on the other side you can see this like health food store. And so we're gonna go check this out, see if there's anything in there, and then maybe like go by the beach or something.
Probably walk on the beach. Yeah.
Be strong, people. Whatever you're going through, just push through. Be strong, because what's on the other side for you is so much better than you've ever imagined.
I agree.
We got this.
We got this.
See you later.
So we were looking around the store for me some canned meat. Bae's like, I'm good. Have what we had for earlier for lunch, and I'm like, anywho. So we got some we're driving right now, just so you know. Look at that crazy person right there.
Crazy. We should put our seatbelts on.
We probably should. We're not going far, guys. We're not going far. We're very safe usually.
Buckle up.
So Anyway, we were like just walking back, and we were just, you know, kind of chilling to the checkout line. And I'm like, look, I know Bae's talked about tiger nuts, and we both done our research on tiger nuts. And I'm like, look, tiger nuts. And she was like, what? Bleep, blop, bloop, and grabbed them. And like we read the ingredients, and it said just tiger nuts in them. And like, whoa, that's awesome.
Just tiger nuts.
And scratch, thank God. That's scary. The roads in California.
So we're gonna try them.
Really quickly.
And they look like this. Ready?
Bink. Let's do it.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh no.
It's chewy.
It's almost like a tougher raisin.
A nutty flavored tough raisin.
Tastes like nuts and raisins, yeah. That's like good.
It tastes like trail mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you like grab a whole bite of trail mix.
Yeah, you get like the raisins and the nuts together. That's interesting.
That's pretty good.
It's really good.
I'm cool with it. It tastes good. It tastes sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
That's cool.
I like crashing waves.